People who love cats also like being in toxic, abusive relationships.
Hello, welcome to another Latino with a podcast. I'm the Latino with a podcast, Christian Henningsmeyer, and today I'm with James Fisher Jr. Because James Fisher Sr. was busy. James Fisher, amazing comic, amazing singer. Didn't know that,
Yeah.
but I heard
Yeah.
dude, it was in one mic. I don't know where you're like, and I made this song for this lady. It's okay if I sing. It's like, this is gonna be terrible. And then I was like, this is beautiful.
Dude, I grew up singing and dancing, so a lot of people who met me during comedy don't know that.
No,
They
I
don't know
was
any
so
of the other stuff.
surprised. I was
Thank you.
surprised and a little gay. I was like, okay,
That's how music should make you. It should
okay.
make you a little gay, a little bit gay. If the
Okay,
song is good, you should be like, "Wait a minute." Like,
yeah, yeah, we're gonna make it seem like later. But how how much have you been in comedy, and would you go back to singing if you have the opportunity?
I've been doing comedy 13 years. 13 years, 3 years full time. Yes, I would 100%. I would go back to singing. I'm trying to find some way to incorporate it again. It's just it never. I wanted to be like a sexy R&B singer, and even when I was like sexy, it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen.
I
Nobody.
mean, but to be fair, 13 years ago or around
Yeah,
those times, R&B was like in
yeah.
the moment there's like okay,
It
we
had a
had
lull.
too much.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
had a lull, and then everything turned into like rappers being sad and singing,
yeah.
and nobody wanted to hear it. So it was just like it.
But
Yeah.
then Taylor Swift came.
Yes. Look.
she, you can say whatever about her, but she bring back a little bit of country R&B
She
music
for white people,
for white people.
for
Yeah,
white people, for
yeah.
black people, R&B went by the wayside, and not that R&B went by the wayside completely. It was just like I said, it was a lot of emo rap, like kind of took over. Drake started like singing, and then like
I like that emo rap.
that's
And
all my
then
friends are dead, which means that like all that.
I love the way you lie,
Yeah,
and then everything.
that's what female R&B singers never really like went away. They never really went. Male R&B singers like kind of like other than like other than like Chris Brown and John Legend, like during like the 2010s, like it was all like club music and pop music. So like
Yeah,
Neo was doing club music, pop music, Tayo Cruz, Jason Derulo, like it was all club poppy stuff.
yeah.
So like I don't know, it just it I felt it go down, and I felt people stop caring when I was doing it. Like I when
And
I was
you're like, it's time to be funny. It's time to make some
well,
joke.
people started listening. Like matter of fact, how I started comedy.
Okay.
People don't know this story. How I started comedy. I went to an open mic to sing something, and they could not plug my music in. So I did jokes instead. I was flipping through my book to find someone to sing a cappella, and I found some jokes I'd written like just for a YouTube video because I was doing YouTube at the time.
Okay.
Just
You're
that
like,
was
I'm
my
gonna
comedy.
try this.
So I tried it, and people laughed, and that was 13 years ago at Chicago Bagel Authority on Belmont.
At Chicago Bagel Authority.
Yes.
Do you feel? Did you feel this? Because this is what I felt when I did comedy the first time, and it was in a front of a big audience, and it was like 200 people because like this place, yeah, like
Your first time was in
the
front
first
of
time,
200 people.
yeah, because this is the way it works.
It was 15 people in a bagel shop for me. What do you mean 200 people?
It was like 200, and because like this is a place that is a club, but before clubbing they have it's a show, but they
Okay.
call it an open mic, and they call it like try new material. And but it's a show, and you have to submit with months. They were like, if I submit today, and we're in November 19, they will be like, hey, are you available June 24th? It was like that. Like I was like, I don't know, maybe. But I submit. They gave me a date. I was like, okay, this is the date. I try my stuff in other like, small places, but like not even with friends. It was with friends, with my girlfriend. Like, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? With my group of friends in college, and then the day came, I did it in front of all these people because the people, the tickets to the mic, to the show were like, let's say, $10,
Yeah.
and the tickets to get into the club was like 50. So what people do is like they go early, see the show, and they stay clubbing,
Okay.
and they save $40.
Yeah.
And it was so amazing. Like people laugh. It was
Yeah.
really good, and I felt inside of me something that was like, this is it.
That's what it was for me too. It just when you're good when you first start, it's intoxicating.
Yes.
And that whatever 5 minutes that is, you take that and you just keep doing that everywhere to keep getting that feeling because it's like a drug. And then the minute I did different material, I bombed my ass off.
Same.
I just bombed.
And it's horrible. The first bomb after many
Yep.
successes
Yep.
is so bad because it's like you feel cocky.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, like this guy has been doing it for 4 years, not doing good. I did it last week,
Yeah.
and I fucking care.
Yeah. But
And
but that's the thing. You already addicted by that point. So you can't stop. So that's when like most people bomb at the beginning and then get better. If you're good at the beginning, then you bomb like you bomb in the middle. and
and
then
it's,
you just keep bombing.
yeah, and you're like, should I do whatever I was doing
Yeah.
before? And you do it,
Yeah.
and it's not the same. And it's like,
Exactly.
dude, oh, I lost it. I remember the first time I bombed. There's this club called in Venezuela, Teatro Bar, theater bar.
Okay, you said Venezuela.
This is in
Okay,
Venezuela.
I thought you said Minnesota in a weird way. Go
No,
ahead.
also, like that's one of the jokes. Dude.
Okay.
That happens a lot. But in Venezuela, like theater, like Teatro Bar, it was the first time I bombed, and because I was doing good, 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 good,
Yeah.
and then this guy was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring you to this club that it was known to be a comedy club where people like were more comedy connoisseurs.
Yeah.
Let's say like these people is like make me laugh. They were not like, oh, there's a show. Oh, this is awesome. No,
Yeah.
they were like, we bought a ticket, make us laugh.
Yeah.
I bombed so hard that like my memory, like I believe I blurred everything, but my memory is like looking at the people and the people just looking at me like,
Yep. And that is every time you go in front. If you go in front of a black audience and they don't know you, that's how it looks every time.
that I have a clip.
That's how you have a clip.
I have a
You
clip
have a clip.
that I'm saying and a joke is an amazing joke about like the Amber Alert, but it sounds so racist at the beginning. Like and I didn't the clip that I have is at the Search Billiard and it was like Will Hill and Steve
Yeah.
Black show, the bingo show. It was like mostly black people,
Yep.
and the joke starts being like Amber Alert prioritize like why don't Amber Alert doesn't sound anymore because you don't get those notifications like what is happening, they're not kidnapping kids. I can do that, I'm Venezuelan. But then but then I go into like it's because black people complain that we're prioritizing white kids, and it sounds like I'm gonna say something racist,
Yeah.
but then that and so people like all the black people were like
Yep. Yep.
keep going. I was like, okay, okay.
But that's the thing. Black people will give you a chance. Like white people, like who are drunk and rude, will like, man, this sucks. Black people will sit back. They'll give you a chance to
Yeah,
make you
they
laugh.
look at you like,
And then when you don't, one or two things happen. Either they will heckle and boo, or which is what I think is worse,
yeah.
is I've been at a show where somebody's bombing and everybody just said, fuck the show. And just start
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
to each other at the table like somebody's not on stage trying to entertain. That's so
that's
much
Latino.
worse.
That's really Latino. Dude, I once saw a fucking show and it was this woman. She was doing so bad, and the people in the audience like that's one of the for me main difference like Latino audience
Yeah.
or in Latin American audience and here is that everybody give you a chance.
Yeah.
In Latin America is like that was like fuck this show. I'm gonna talk with my friend.
Yeah.
They do that immediately if in the first 2 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
And once I saw a show, I was not in the show. I was still being like, oh, I want to do comedy.
yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll try it. And this person was bombing so hard that the people in front, like first row, they were like, they just turned their back to the person. And the person was like, and I was like,
It ain't,
you know what? Maybe I won't try it. Maybe I, I don't want this to happen to me.
it ain't look, ain't nothing worse than when they turn their back and then the comedian tries to talk to him, and then all you see is this. Is
Yeah. I like, bitch.
you turn around like you bothering them. You in the front row.
Dude, dude, like I have seen like shit like once, and I'm gonna give this to the host. That day, it was that day. It was a woman. She was doing bad,
Yeah.
and then these people turn. Then everybody's look at this and they're like, "Yeah, we should do the fucking same." And then everybody just started turning, and then one dude was like, "Boo, you're so bad." And then the host, she end up her said, I'm give it out to her because she didn't like start crying and fucking leave. She was like, end up her set, even though it was bombing,
Yeah.
went to the back, and the host was like, she really sucked, right? She was really bad. Who was booing her? And the guy was like, yeah, she was really bad. She was really bad, right? She fucking sucked. That was the worst shit I ever heard in my life, right? And the guy who booed was like, yeah, that's why I boo. It's like, okay, come here, do 5 minutes. And they was like, no, I'm okay. Come here, go in front of all these fucking people and do 5 minutes and make them laugh because you boo her. Come here and fucking do it. And the guy was like, I was like, okay, then shut the fuck up. And then he kept the
Can I
show
tell you
going.
something though? That I've seen that backfire. I've seen that backfire
Okay.
because somebody's. I've seen that backfire because I don't. Drunk black uncles and drunk black aunties are hilarious. I've seen them be like, "I'll go, okay," and they get up on stage and they're just drunk and belligerent, and people are like, "Yeah, yeah, get him, Tone, get him, Tone." What? Fuck is Tone?
And Tom could just
He
crush.
just crushes, and you just like, damn.
Okay, she actually really.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. No, no, you were right.
I want to give him my paycheck. I don't. I don't need this.
No,
No.
I have seen Backfire, but
Yeah.
if right, like first I wanted to ask it, like, do you have any crossover episodes that someone like was kind of a fan or someone that really supported you singing, and then they saw you doing comedy and they're like, what the fuck?
N- yes, but not. I wouldn't say fan. There was a lot of people. There was a lot because I was so all through college. I was in a breakdance group. I was still singing and dancing. So I would go back home, and people like just because people like live vicariously through you through
Yeah.
Facebook. I was auditioning for stuff, and I was coming back home, and people was like, "How was the audition?" Like I tried out for The Voice, American Idol, America's Got Talent. So you think you can dance? Uh, America's Best Dance Crew. Like I tried out for all these things, and I would post about them so people knew that.
Okay.
So when I went back home and I started doing comedy, and I told people, they was like, "Oh, well, you always were funny in high school." And then when I did my first show at home,
Okay.
people were like, "The fuck?" Like, they just didn't figure that I was really good at it. Like even my dad, who my dad passed back in 2015. When he first saw me do comedy, it was here in Chicago. Him, my mom, my aunt, my uncle, and my little cousin came up, and I'm like 22 at the time.
Okay.
22. Again, they've only seen me sing and dance. They've never seen me do comedy. I'm 21, 22 at the time. My dad, my mom are sitting in the audience, and I didn't notice they had a talk in the car before they came to the show. Said, "All right, just laugh. It don't matter if
You
he's
ain't-
funny.
It's not funny.
Just laugh. Just laugh. Don't just come on."
Aw, so supportive.
Yeah. And then they came in the show, and I was actually funny. And my dad walked up and said, "Nigga, where the hell that come from?"
But you know why? Because I believe, and this is a belief that I have. People can have so many talents.
Yeah.
Like if you sing, dance, and do comedy, it's like fuck, dude. You gotta stop. You're gonna have all of them.
It just comes from boredom. It comes from boredom. I think Jamie Foxx said something similar, and that's one of my like idols when it comes to entertainment. You just go, "Oh, I could do this. What else can I do?" And you just start doing stuff. And
Yeah.
I grew up poor, so we sang and danced to entertain ourselves. We told each other
Okay.
jokes to entertain ourselves. Back in the '90s, when the internet wasn't what it is today,
Yeah.
you grow up poor. You don't have the best video game stuff. Where you went outside and played make believe. So it
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
from
That,
boredom.
this is the fucking videos. Like every time they do a docu series about like the life of whoever,
Yeah,
I hate when they put out all the VCR like tapes
yeah.
of they singing, or they like, oh, he plays the guitar since he was 3 years old. And it's like, how the fuck did you knew? that you have to tape that for a docu series 20 years later.
You did. You didn't. It's if you have talented kids, like as a parent, I think you're so proud of your kids all the time. Like untalented kids, they tape everything they do. You just don't see it.
It just doesn't
you
make it
just
to
never see. You just never see them going. All right, say mama, and the kids like, nah. See, he said the mad
He's
part.
gonna be a soccer player. It's
Yeah.
like he just fall.
So it's just they just have that, and
The-
then somebody gets famous, and they're like, all right, here's all the
Na-
tapes.
Actually, now those tapes are coming out. Like not those tapes, but like the videos of like kids that are not good
Yeah,
at
yeah, because they're
talent.
all just on the internet now.
Now it's in the
Yeah.
internet, and it's funny. There's one that I love. I'm gonna show you in the pause, but is is this mom, like the friend of the mom and the dad has a basketball, and the kid is there, and the mom is like, "You see him? He's gonna be an NBA player someday," and the dad just throws the ball. And the guy just missed it and just hit it straight to his head. And it's like, I don't think so, man. I don't.
But it's like he might be, and then they'll play that tape. And be like, came a long way. Look at him.
Look at him. And so what's so fucking?
Or in an NBA game, he'll go for a shot, and somebody will smack the ball and hit him in his face, and they'll put it side by side
Yeah.
with him as a kid hitting himself in the face with the ball. Is that it exists? You just don't think it's important to put like he's gonna be an NBA player, and then he becomes a lawyer, and you're like, this tape means nothing.
Don't leave.
It means nothing.
Yeah, but those are my memories. Shut the fuck up. You just
like-
we have these videos for a good occasion. And you
Yeah.
fuck it up. You don't have any videos of you trying to do jokes.
So not jokes. I have my first talent show that I did. I was singing and dancing to Wild Wild West, Will Smith,
Nice.
and it was horrible. In my head, I remember it differently, but it was horrible. It's way back on my Instagram. If I can scroll back and find it on one of these breaks, I'll show you.
Put it here.
I'll send
play
it
in
to
the
you.
back.
I'll send it to you, and it's just me. I thought I was going doing all that, and I was just like. it was.
And
It
people
was
are like, hey, yo.
yes. That's your Persian film. So goes, look at him. He used to be in my stomach, and before that, he was in somebody's balls, and now he's dancing badly
Now
on
he's
stage.
dancing.
That's what I'm saying. But when I tried out for the talent show, I did a comedy act,
Okay.
and my whole comedy act, I had to be like 7 or 8. My whole comedy act was like cell phones were just new, ringtones were new, and my act was I kept trying to get it to play one song, but it kept playing Mozart, like the
Oh,
ringtone.
yeah.
Yes. And I kept getting mad, and it was me getting mad and angry, and all the kids laughed. All the kids thought it was hilarious. And I got in the talent show. My mom was like, "Hey, I don't know what that was. You're gonna sing." I was like, "All right, I
You're gonna
guess."
see Mozart now. It's like he doesn't even
Yeah.
sing.
I was like, "All right," and I sang. I did 2 songs. I did "Wild Wild West" is the one I wanted to do, and then she wanted me to do "I Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly, which back in the day was a good thing to do.
But look now, mom. Look what you did.
You know what? In the black community, that song is still.
Yes, yeah.
There's a certain amount of R. Kelly where it's just like, you know what? We know he was nasty, but we like these. We have
We
memories
like
with these
this
songs.
one. Yeah.
Trapped in the closet. As,
We're gonna do a little pause to find our Kelly teens and tapes. And we're gonna be back. And we are back. We found the tape of R. Kelly, and now we are so. We shouldn't. But okay, I'm gonna bring this topic. We talk it like briefly before recording. Right now, at this moment, yesterday, I was cat sitting, and I didn't know I have these feelings in me, but we have a plant that for the past 7 8 months we have loved and put so much effort into growing, and it was really big and really beautiful. It started sprouting, and the cats ate the plant, and I saw it in the morning, and I almost cried because of a plant. It was I was so sad. I'm sorry, and I know it is the cat's fault, but like I was like I'm not gonna be mad at the cats. And immediately Jamie's like, yeah, no, fucking cat.
No, no, yeah.
Fuck cats.
It's unpopular opinion. People who love cats also like being in toxic, abusive relationships because that's what cats do. I'm not. I love
A little bit, yeah.
like I like cats. I do. I why I don't own a cat is every time somebody owns a cat. Like I look at them, I'm like, you're being abused. They're like, no, he loves me. You have scratches all over your arm.
Oh yeah,
No, but
that's the way.
he's just that's just how he shows love, and I just pet him too much. You loved him too much, and he bit you. Dogs don't do that.
I love it when the cats is like, don't, no, 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 and they're like just like,
They'll just knock it off.
no, but they make eye,
they make eye
stop.
contact with you. They'll just look at you and be like,
What you gonna do, bitch? And then they run. I was like,
and that's what I'm saying. It's just, and some of them don't even run. Some of them knock it off and then start licking themselves right in the spot. Like, what are you gonna do? That's what I'm saying. It's there. I'm not saying there's. I'm not a cat hater. People who love cats, I'm like, you don't have a good relationship
with your dad.
with your dad, your mom, with nobody. Like, it's just you like the abuse. You like the. That's I have a dog. My dog is excited to see me all the time.
Yeah, and
All
he's a
the
beautiful
time.
dog.
He's a very tight. He's a teacup Yorkie. He's very. Put a picture of him up.
Yeah,
I don't know what picture you're gonna use. There's a lot. We have pictures of us dressed in matching outfits. One Halloween we was Batman and Robin. This Halloween we was Power Rangers.
I saw that
Yeah,
live.
and a Goofy movie. Yeah, you saw us as Power Rangers like, walk past where he worked. Like, what you doing out here with that dog?
Yeah.
Trying to get white women?
And you're like, yeah.
Yeah. That's what we do.
Do you got the dog because you were like, this is gonna be a weapon to get women, or you got the dog because like, no, I want a dog and I like this.
I wanted a dog, and then my mom gave me him. My mom bought the whole litter of puppies,
Okay.
and then she gave him to me.
Okay.
So my mom still has two, and then she gave out the other two to my sisters in the family. So they all get together when we all get together.
Get- That's so.
So they have their own family reunion. I put pictures of the dogs up too. I'm sending you all of this.
Why are you gay?
Why? Because why not?
You are gay.
No, no. Actually, that's really, really, really cute. But this is my question, follow-up question. It was the kind of like obviously right now you love your dog, but
Yeah.
it was the kind of like the brand race of dog that you get by yourself, or when you got it, it's like this tiny dog.
I wanted a Saint Bernard.
There,
I wanted a Saint Bernard.
and your mom's like, I can give you 1/10 of that.
I was down the street from my mom's house in Louisville, Kentucky. Somebody left a 1-year-old Saint Bernard, like they just moved in, left him in the yard. Beautiful giant Saint Bernard. And I was gonna drive down and get him. My car broke down, so I didn't get to get him, and another neighbor took him instead.
Okay.
And then they moved out on the farm. Now he lives out on the farm with a bunch of other dogs and chickens
Happier.
and stuff. He's very happy. His name's Tobin. I'll see you a picture of Tobin. Put that up right there.
Picture of Tobin.
Because I have we had the whitest thing we've done. I had a birthday party for the dogs, and Tobin came, and Tobin was just like looking at all the dogs like, "Ugh." And they were like, "Is he gonna eat us?" But he's like, "No, I'm just tired. I'm big."
Dude, I don't know. You know there was a cartoon of a dog that had like a barrel of like whiskey.
Yes, those are same. Yes,
I fucking love those.
that's
things,
what.
yeah.
That's why I wanted it. I wanted to put a barrel around his neck and then go out in the snow with him and save people. That's what I wanted to do. That barrel was full of alcohol, by the way.
Yeah, whiskey. I believe it
Yes.
was whiskey.
I didn't know that as a kid. I was like, "What is this life-saving juice?" It's just alcohol to make you feel warm. Yes. So
Those dogs are amazing.
that's what I was gonna get, and then my mom gave me him. And honestly, with the amount
Did
of
he gave you in a cup? It's like,
yes,
I
he
have.
fit in the palm of my. He
have
could have fit in that
this.
cup when he was a puppy.
Yeah.
And honestly, with the amount that I travel and how much I'm gone out of the house, it's better that I have him.
Yeah.
Super smart, easy to potty train, loves me, and he's so small. When people watch him, I don't really have to pay anybody. I kind of just drop him off of the house with food and his pet, and people are like, "This is great."
Yeah,
'Cause
and
he's
it's,
so low maintenance. He doesn't bark, make noise.
and I'm gonna say those kind of dogs are the most similar to cats that
Yeah.
I know because they're like,
Yeah, he's a nice cat.
yeah,
He
it's
doesn't
like
bite me.
Yeah,
He doesn't
and
knock shit
but
over.
also he's like not needy.
Yes. No. Yeah.
They need those dogs need their space so much.
Oh yeah.
They're like, oh, let me play with. No, bitch, I need to
Oh yeah.
relax in the corner. Just leave me alone.
Yeah. He'll sit in my lap for a little bit, and then after a while, he'll be like, I don't want to be here no more, and then he'll go.
Yeah, yeah, they fucking leave.
Yeah.
Like I know because I have a girlfriend that had one, and every time I go to the house, he just it was a he or she. No, it was a he. He just barked at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried to pet her, nothing.
Yeah.
Tried everything, give him nothing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking ignore you now. So every single time I went to her house from that point, the dog was like, I was like, not even look down, nothing. By the third time, it didn't come close, but I started barking, and it was like, hey, what's up? I was like, no, and I'm gonna say you. By the fifth, sixth time that I went, I was completely ignoring the dog. The dog just left. I was like, okay, leave me alone. And he came back with a toy. And it didn't came close to me to give it to me, but it just like throwing shit at me. And I was like, no. You decide how this relationship was gonna be.
Hey,
I'm
you
gonna
decided.
fucking ignore you. I ignored the dog. Next day that I went to her house, he did the same and he throw the toy a little closer to me. I was like, okay.
But that's what I'm saying. The dog at least saw I did something wrong.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Try to win you back. If you do that to a cat will be like, "Do you think I can?" He'll pee in your coffee. He'll sit on your coffee and pee in your coffee. Like, I'm gonna keep being an asshole. I'm not gonna
Dude,
stop.
I love it how the ability that they have to get into stuff and not knock everything down, but at the
Yeah.
same time, it's like, why are you here? Like,
Yeah,
if there's
yeah.
a cat here, it will be here
It
in
would
the
be
middle, like,
yes.
it's like, bitch, get the
Yeah,
fuck down.
because they need to cause problems. If you like cats, you like toxic relationships. They need to cause problems, and you need chaos in your life. Sometimes I just want to come home. I don't want to deal with nothing. I just want to come home and be like, "Hey, you doing good?" I do that to my dog
Yeah.
all the time walking. Hey, you good, buddy? All right, I'm gonna go take a nap, and I go. If I did it to a cat, you good, buddy? And he's tearing up the couch. He's
No, and in the morning, like, this cat, like, I believe the cat was hungry. He just jumped in the fucking bed and started,
yeah.
like, doing this to Rachel and to me. I was like, motherfucker, like, it's 6 a.m.
And I love like when cats are like loving and like I love cats. I do. I've dated girls with cats, and the cats always love. I love cats, but when they're mean,
They're
there's
really mean.
you can't change them. You can train like a mean dog. You can kind of train it to not be mean. You can't train a cat to not be. They just like a cat's whole attitude is.
Dude, I'll say this: I love and I hate when this happens. That the cat is like, oh, I want you to play with me, and you're like petting the cat, and the cat is like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Out of the fucking nowhere, they're like, I was like, bitch, why did you buy me?
That's what a cat
They
missed.
just grab you out of nowhere, like,
A cat at my mechanics shop. His name was Mr. Obama, and Mr. Obama was a
he's
super
a
fat
traitor. Okay, no,
cat.
no,
He
not
was a
the
super fat gray cat, Mr. Obama, because gray's black and white together.
cat.
That's this is Mr.
It's a
Obama.
unity.
And he crawled in my lap and he was being so sweet, and I was like, "Oh, hi, Mr. Obama. Okay, all right." And then out of nowhere, he was like, "You know what? I don't like this nigga no more." And
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
my arm. I was like, "What the fuck?"
And they just grab you. They
Yes.
try to grab you, and just like,
I was like, "I trusted you. Why would you do that?"
I was like, oh, he does that when he
Yeah.
likes people. Like, no,
You want, that's what I'm saying. You want that in your house? You want that? You want random attacks in your house? You wouldn't allow me to date you and be in your house and be like, you know what? I don't even know if I like her no more. You wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like that. Would be awful. I need to be in jail. Why do we love cats so much? And they do the same thing. A dog is never. I've never owned a dog that randomly bit me.
that he's like,
Because it wasn't random. We had a poodle that would bite us. It wasn't random. He didn't like us.
exactly.
He ran away 3 times, and the third time we just didn't look for him.
And the third time he's like, he's better outside.
Yeah, we was like, "Hey, let's go." And then
He
somebody
never
once,
coming back.
and no, he never came back. Somebody around the corner was like, "Hey, did you guys used to have a poodle? We found one the other day. Is it yours?" We were like, "No."
Nah.
That was him. It was like,
Mr.
it's
Puppies?
he's yours now. He's yours.
No, but also like they warn you. Like dogs are like, let's play, and they're like,
Yeah, yes.
don't fucking pet it.
By the way, even dogs, if you have, there's certain people with big dogs who don't know how to have big dogs. Meaning, if you have a big dog that's nice to you but is mean to everybody, you have a pit bull that's nice to you but they growl at everybody else in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Give that dog to somebody who can handle it.
Yeah.
Give that dog. I have a friend who has a pit bull. She's a tiny white woman, and her pit bull growled at her one time. She grabbed him by the collar. Who the fuck you think you talking to? And he said, he bitched up real quick. That's how you have to handle them.
Yeah.
You can't be like, oh, we're so sweet. That dog could kill somebody if
Yeah.
it wanted to.
I love when people like there's a trend. I can show it to you. There's a trend of like videos of Latin women like yelling at dogs or
Yeah.
like
Yes.
for misbehaving. Dude, I love that because they're always talk to the dogs like that they're like
Yes.
a little person.
Black women do that too. Black women, who the fuck you think you talking to? Like,
Yeah, you have a nice house, you have nice food, get in your fucking room. And the dog is like, what the fuck
yes,
is happening?
yes. And you know what the dog does? They go in their fucking room. That's
Yeah.
what happens. That's
Yeah.
what you have to learn how, like, you just,
You like to go to the streets? You know, streets are dangerous. I throw you in the fucking street if you keep doing that. And the dog is like,
it's like you have, like, some people just should not have pet. You ever see somebody with a dog that's out of control on the street? My first thought every time I see that is, if you had a kid, they would shoot up a school. You can't control. You cannot control this dog. What you gonna do to a human being?
Imagine if we can do that. It's like this kid might shoot at school. Let's put him down. Let's
You can do that in other countries, right? I don't know. Like,
let's stay to sleep.
it's gonna be okay.
I have dogs all my life, and I love the big ones, but I love when the big ones they look like they can kill you, and they're the most loving
Yes,
dogs ever.
yes,
They're like,
and
and
that,
you're like, oh, okay, let me, and they you pet them once, and they're like, and they
Yeah.
just sit in your lap.
yeah, and that's what I wanted. I wanted a big, giant, tired dog. I wanted to go to the shelter and just get an old dog that nobody wanted, and just have them at my house. And I have the tiniest dog ever. Who, when he growls at other dogs, it's cute. It's cute, and I'm like, if they take one bite,
if they put their paw on your
Yeah.
face, you are gone.
which one dog did one time. One dog did, he growled at him, and then one dog just went and knocked him over. And the lady was like, I'm so sorry. One dog took him, put his nose under my dog, flicked my dog into the air. And then I caught my dog. She was like, I'm so sorry. I said, it's okay.
It's okay. He's like well, we have Estrella. Estrella Estrella is an annoying dog.
Estrella,
Estrella,
Australia.
like a star in Spanish.
Sorry. Okay, Australia.
And
Okay.
she's annoying, but something really funny happened, and it was that she was mad at me
Mm.
for some reason, but she's stupid because she gets mad at me and she gets into my room to bark at me. It's like, bitch, you're in my room. And then my roommate was there, and she was there, and she was just like, and she was trying to beat me, and I was like playing to like annoy her more, and she beat me in the morning, and I was like, I'm mad at you, so watch it. And she was like, like trying to beat me, and then on one that she just came, I just like do this, and I tried to beat her. I took this ham out, and I slapped her ass like, but like with this one, and she was like, she went down off the bed like, what the fuck happened? I cannot, no, this was too much for me. I was not ready.
My dog won't let me brush his teeth. He won't let me like put fresh breath stuff in. So when I do it, I have to grab him and open his mouth.
Oh, that.
And the other day I was holding him trying to open his mouth. He kept moving his head, and I remember grabbing him by his neck, go, hold the fuck still, bitch ass nigga. And then he said, yeah. And I opened his mouth and I put it in, and I was like, all right, you're good. And I just let him go.
Yeah,
But if
they
you-
know you can kill
Yes.
them.
If you see me with my dog on a regular basis, you will see how much I love him, but you'll also think I abuse him because I cuss him out all the time. And it's
But
just
that's
because
love.
yes, it's just because he's so small. If he was a bigger dog, you'd be like, all right, I get it. He's so small. You gotta remember, he's a wolf, y'all. He's a wolf that was bred to catch rats in factories. That's why teacup Yorkies were bred so small.
Yeah.
To catch he's a wolf. I have to be the leader of the pack. Otherwise, we gonna go outside. He's gonna get off the leash, and when I go, don't go on the street. He's gonna be like a cat, and be like, and walk in the street and get
Watch
hit.
me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a wolf, y'all.
But so you're at the end, you're a more a dog person than a cat person.
I am. I'm more of a dog person.
You know, I'm gonna end with this, like, because I have the fantasy of like having a big cat, like big cat, like
Yeah,
not cat, like tiger lion. Like I would love to have like a tiger lion,
yeah.
but
I,
big
I'd have a cheetah.
that would be amazing.
Yeah, I'd have a cheetah.
I'll have a puma. But the problem is that if they do exactly the same that regular cats do, that you're like petting them and they're like, oh, so lovely, and then they beat you.
That's what's gonna happen.
With them,
Gonna bite your
it will
arm
be
off.
like, where's my hand? Give me my hand back.
Meanwhile, wolves have shown us that if we feed them, they will just be like, all right.
Yeah, okay, they're cool.
Like, as long as you keep giving them food,
Yeah, don't kill the one that give us food.
yeah, you don't become the food source as long as you give them food.
Yeah.
That don't happen with lion. Eventually, a dude had a lion. It was a lion. A black dude in New York had a tiger, and he kept it in his apartment in New York from a puppy on. And the tiger one day was just like, I'm gonna bite this nigga, and he bit him.
Yeah.
And he bit him.
Yeah.
He had him since he was a cub, and he took care of him, fed him, everything. And the tiger one day was just like, I'm gonna bite this nigga, and he bit him. And then the dude went to the hospital and said, "Oh, I got bit by a bunch of pit bulls." And everybody at the hospital was like, "This
Where's your hand?
This half your body's gone. A pit bull, nah."
Also when that like they just like scratch you like a cat. Imagine that from a tiger. A tiger just does this to you and you're like,
You're
I'm
dead.
dead. Yeah,
You're dead.
I'm fucking dead.
Have you seen the tiger at the zoo? That's a small tiger. The tiger at the Lincoln Park Zoo, that's a small, malnourished tiger, and it's bigger than every NFL player I've seen.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, I love when they put like, oh, this is specimen is a small one. He just weighed half a ton. He's like half a ton.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lot of weight.
Nah, nigga.
Okay, we're gonna end on we're dog people and fucking cats destroyed my plan. I even showed it to him. They ripped the fuck up.
They just tear stuff up, and
And,
there's nothing wrong with cats. But if you love cats, if you love something wrong with you.
There you go. If you love cat, there's something wrong with you. And with that, we're gonna end the episode. We're gonna go to the bonus content. But adios. You gotta say adios in this.
I gotta say adios. Bye, niggas.